Hey, Shizzy with the Xbox.
MazakuKami.
Wrestlemania review. Click on the video.
Wrestlemania 30. Before we get into reviewing this WrestleMania, first, we need to talk a little bit what happened the night before WrestleMania, which was the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yeah.
We've seen some well-respected legends get either booed, interrupted, or when they talk about something sad and deep. Because remember, this is, their last stand, so they get everything off their chest, the bad things about, their careers, personal stuff.
Bad and good
we
things.
hear people in the crowd laughing.
Yeah,
that's
let
not
them talk. Yeah, you gotta let them talk. Cause like Lita went up quick. Then we're gonna end this quick. But when Lita got up and when she talked about the mask, I forgot what the wrestler she took it from. Like, yeah, she took his mask and she put it down. The crowd booed. It's like she's talking about her past and what made her the wrestler she was. And
then we have Jake the Snake Roberts, which was like the most serious one, because he actually, for those who didn't know, had a very addictive drug problem, crack. Back in the 90s, he distanced himself from his family. I mean, he really struggled with this. And when he was talking in Hall of Fame, he said this isn't funny.
Exactly.
He was saying that as a joke, as for laughs. As some people telling great stories. He was actually telling the truth about his background. He wanted to get off his chest.
Yeah, he was a bad father, and he wanted to, he can't take it back.
Yeah. That's basically all his kids too. And then we see his daughter in the crowd. She was still upset because you seen the documentary. Was it called Behind the Mat?
Or, I think it was Behind the Mat.
Yeah, Behind the Mat. It explains everything. But WrestleMania 27 review.
30.
I said 27. Why did I say 27?
I had no idea. I don't even know. We just finished watching
the good old days.
Yeah, exactly. We were still watching it. The beginning, the first half an hour, I loved it. Hogan came out. I don't know how you're a host and you really
the silver dome.
Exactly. That was funny. Then Austin came out, making fun of him. Yeah, welcome to the Silver Dome. And then The Rock came out, of course. It was hilarious. It was funny. It was just see three of the biggest stars ever in the business. I think they're in the top 5 star wise. Like just mega stuff what he did for the business. How they was the face in the movies, the commercials, all that good old stuff. First match, Triple H.
With Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Good match.
It's a good match.
It was a good match.
You seen, Stephanie McMahon spicing it the whole time.
Exactly. That actually was fun. You know what? You gotta think about I might just say that could be the best first match I ever seen at WrestleMania. Because normally the first matches are...
Let's be honest though, we all expected Daniel Bryan to win because he had to get in the triple that match. But either way,
sure.
Whether Triple H won, we get to see Evolution fight each other.
That would have been interesting.
Won, new opportunity for a new guy to shine. But I don't know. I think what is the next match? Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar?
No, wasn't the Shield?
Who? Oh yeah. This Shield with tag team. It was a light match.
Yeah, like same thing.
It wasn't WrestleMania material, but Undertaker and Brock Lesnar match.
Yeah, you gonna skip the Andre?
The Andre Royal Rumble, look.
Yeah, didn't Big Show?
Look. Yeah, Big Show didn't win, but I can understand why storyline wrote in that I forgot his name was, but him and both Andre are European. So
they're European?
Yeah, they
but
both.
When he part of a tag team?
Huh? What with Jax, right?
Yeah, what was the name of the tag team?
I don't know. Nobody cares. But like the whole battle royal with the Big Show, we all expected the Big Show to win. Let's be honest, but they felt the need to give to him because of the same heritage, whatever.
Whatever. I mean, they ain't gonna watch my video. It was great ending. How to say this? I don't watch wrestling like that. Y'all already know that I don't really watch wrestling like that. If they would take the winner of that battle royal every year and he would get something, like it would help him out, that battle royal should stay. But if they don't have a random person win it and it's just a battle royal, you disrespecting his name. Like he won a word Andre. His name he has to step with Andre the Giant. So like he has to get some type of shot or something. It's weird. But after that,
Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. I'm telling you now, Undertaker looked dead the whole match, and I'm not saying that as a compliment. He looked dead the whole match. He didn't do much during the whole match.
Yeah.
You can clearly tell his body's wearing him down. He's 49 years old, in case you ever know. I mean, he's old. He was literally hurting. We seen two or three mistakes happened in that match.
Yeah,
the last ride, the first
that last ride. Wow.
The first triangle choke, trying to Brock tried to pick him up.
Try to pick him up, yeah. And even the German suplexes. You know, when you German suplex, you're not lifting a person up. This wrestling, you know, you're not lifting a person up really. Like they have to give you lift too. So it's like Taker wasn't giving them lift, so it was like.
He made it harder on Brock lifting.
Exactly. Brock tried, but Brock is not a wrestler who's built to make somebody else shine. You have to shine with him. So. To me, it was the worst, best match of the night. Cause they had a
the ending, shocking ending. Brock Lesnar won.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. What I thought was gonna happen, and like I was saying it while the match was happening, Taker will go for the tombstone. He's gonna reverse the tomb. Like Brock's gonna reverse the tombstone and try to do his own tombstone, and Taker gonna reverse it again. Hit on 1, 2, 3. When he did the whole. I said he won the match, but I'm just saying that shit. It was like 1, 2, 3. I mean, I was hyped.
Once you heard that 3 count, everybody stood up and shot.
Exactly.
I seen 2 people crying.
Like, I was hyped about it because I already said before. Well, I think Undertaker retired. He had to retire because I always said wrestlers who retire, they lose their last match. I just didn't think he would lose to Brock because
I think he would lose his last match at WrestleMania. Maybe Survivor Series where he started would be probably better.
I can see that. I thought he would lose.
He got a whole streak.
I thought he would lose at WrestleMania, but I thought it would be against a bona fide legend like Brock. Yeah, I can say he's a legend. What he did the small time he was here was legendary, but he left for a long time. So it's not like I thought if he fought The Rock, I was like I could see The Rock beating him because it's like all right, but.
The Rock not going to stick around for him to end the streak and then go leave this movie.
No, whatever. It won't look bad. It don't look bad. If you watch wrestling, that will not look bad. Everybody loses their last match. You want to lose to a Hall of Fame, a bona fide.
But it was at WrestleMania and it was a streak.
Yeah, but Stone Cold Steve Austin is the biggest star this company has ever seen.
Have a streak. Yes or no?
He's the biggest star that they've ever seen.
Yes or no?
He has a better career.
Are you going to? What question?
He has a better career. He has a better career. Stone Cold Steve Austin has a better career. And he lost. Yeah, and he lost his last match to The Rock at WrestleMania.
So
Shawn Michaels, crazy career. He loses his last match at WrestleMania. So it's not shocking. It's the person you lose it to. I feel like Brock is not worthy of his career he has so far to be the one who ends the streak or end his career.
But I will be watching Raw to find out what happens.
Yeah, because I feel like
his career has to be over. He better not continue.
Yeah, if he could, it was weird. If he continued to be like, I don't understand why he won then. Because it was 30, Regimented 30, and it was the new thing on the WWE Network, and you wanted like something nobody's going to forget, because we ain't going to forget it. We not. But the match wasn't good. Match wasn't good anyway.
But for WrestleMania 30, I think they'll do it a lot better. But, you know, let's get to the main event with Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Randy Orton. I knew Batista was not going to win. He wasn't going to win. Batista.
I really didn't want him to win.
You see, the Randy or Daniel Bryan, it's kind of obvious that Daniel Bryan was going to win the match in the first.
Yeah, but how was that?
But when we seen the crazy thing with the RKO / wouldn't it be 3D? You know, from Batista and Randy Orton off the table. Randy Orton hurt his back bad on that square TV joint. You can tell that was not playing.
Nobody moved the monitor.
His back was bleeding. I'm surprised he got up from there.
Batista knew the monitor was on there, yo.
But, you know,
fuck you, Randy.
We see Triple H, Stephanie McMahon come out with the false referee. I forgot his name. Tried to make Daniel Bryan lose. He does the suicide dive on all of them. Hey, Triple H gets Sledgehammer. His Triple H gets Sledgehammer. They all fighting for a good extra 10 minutes. Then we get
the finishers, John. So everybody doing the finishers on each other and move each other. Right?
Yeah. We got Daniel. Wait. How did that make sense? Okay, Randy Orton got Batista bomb. Yeah.
He tried to get RKO. He pushed him from the RKO.
No, but
he tried to spear him. Then he jumped over.
But that all happened. I think that happened before Triple H came out.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
But we see Randy Orton get Batista bomb, and then I think he tried to pin Randy. Randy kicked out. Then there's something to Batista. Tried to do the join on Randy. Didn't work. And then something happened with Batista.
Then it was the Batista bomb, and then he got.
He Batista by Randy. Randy was out the ring.
Yeah, then Randy at the ring. We got.
Then Bryan came with the kick.
Then he hit him with
the yes lock.
Dude.
And it was all over from there. But, you know, It's WrestleMania. Did basically our review. It was a shocking WrestleMania.
Let's remember
based on that one match. Nobody expected Undertaker to ever lose his streak, but the main event was good.
It was a good WrestleMania. I don't know. A lot of people said this with the WWE Network, and it kind of worked kind of fine on WWE Network. It wasn't that much problems. Did they lower the expectations, like the matches? Because every pay-per-view before this, you had to pay for it. This WrestleMania, like the matches wasn't. Wait, how many matches were there?
I don't know, like 7, 8.
No anymore, right? Well, maybe
it was not. Pre-matches too, but we didn't.
Yeah, but I'll say, but the matches wasn't. You didn't watch one match and go like, oh my god, and it was like it could have been better. I guess we found out what happened on Raw because the build up afterwards is interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot Cena fought.
Oh yeah, Cena fought that guy. I
don't know why they did that. If anything,
I'm gonna let you guys know. There's no when Nexus attacked the fat boy with the tattoo in his arm. That's the same guy, but gimmick thing now. Letting you guys know that now. I realized that during the match, I'm like, that tattoo looks familiar.
Dude, exactly. I seen him before.
Wait, it's bull.
Yeah, I just don't like when you do a storyline and you're trying to build somebody up, so you have them fight one of your biggest names in your company. And then the biggest name beat him. It's like, well, what's the point of the beef? He's supposed to win to boost this career. They just want to give him a match. They didn't know what to give him. They say, you know what? Let's make up something real quick so you can be at WrestleMania.
But just basically it for this review. Rated. Yes, it was good. It's not the best one I've seen.
It's nowhere near the best one.
Nowhere near the best one.
There's something shocking though. I guess that's the goal. You had Austin come out with the Rock and Hogan in the ring same time, and then you had
the most shocking thing that happened tonight was the streak.
Well, it was true. I mean,
especially
he was mad about the streak.
The crowd reacted. I mean, and then after that, you can give us the Divas matches. Don't do that.
Yeah,
make that the first match, or I don't know. I'm not trying to be sexy or nothing, but nobody wants to see that after seeing Undertaker lose. And then the way the whole thing looked, it looked like, was this scripted or was Undertaker like too tired? Because Undertaker, he's 49, he's old.
He looked bad in the match.
After that match, I don't know how he get up like the doom. He felt the first time to do that. Like the boy was really hurt. He's old.
No, we said this before, like before he was fighting Brock. We said it would have been better if they let him broke character and go back to like the American Badass type where he came back, not as the dead man, because we try to be like the dead man, and then you look all tired, and it look weird. It's like, just look weird.
He was a dead man in that match.
He was dead. He moved like he was a dead man.
Anyway, MazakuKami.
ShizzyWithTheXbox.
WrestleMania 30. You good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why Wrestling Died. It's gonna come out. Yeah. This makes sense why Wrestling died though.
Well, I got school tomorrow.
I got work tomorrow.
So, bye.
That shit was ass, bro.